Morning, garden friends. It's overcast today, and one of the things that I'm going to be working on are my two driftwood roses that have been in the pots for probably 5 years. I know they are probably root bound, but what I want to do is get them in to the ground here. So the first thing that I'm going to end up doing is saturating these pots to help loosen up the soil so that it'll make it a lot easier for me to get these out. And while it is soaking, I'm going to go ahead, get this gravel moved, start digging the holes to put these guys in. I'm going to put some new soil in here, feed these guys, but I'm cutting them way back so that a new flush will be able to come through. So let's get these guys out the way. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do, which I probably should have done last night, is go ahead and water rose bush, because I know it's definitely root bound, and it'll make it a whole lot easier for me to take it out. And like I said, I'm going to cut all of this down, get it into the ground so that it is going to be able to be more sustainable in the ground. And then the good thing too is, because it is overcast, it's not really hot, moving and replanting this is not going to have any type of negative impact on the success of the rose. Now, while I'm trying to get most of the rocks moved, I don't believe it's that deep, but I'm gonna just scoop it down until I get to the weed blocking cloth, because I know we have it on here. When we did the dapple willow, we found some. And because there's a lot of rocks in here, I'm definitely going to put some new soil in here before I plant the rose. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and get the rose cut down. It'll make it a whole lot easier for me to get the soil off of there and then handle it without getting prickered up. Because even though this has rocks in it, I still want to be able to mix some of the clay into the soil. with these drifts, and I don't know if it's because it's in the pot and it gets so congested that the leaves end up getting yellow. So, you know, along with cutting this down, I'm also thinning it out because there's a lot of new growth and buds on here that, you know, I want to try to save some of them. Okay, so I got a lot of the dead stuff off, thinned out some that's in the center. Now let me see if I can go ahead and get this guy out of here. Oops. There's some over here. Wasn't too bad. A lot of this off of here. All right, so I got that mainly cleaned off. It's a nice root ball and root system, even though it was in that pot. So let me go ahead, get some fresh dirt in the hole and some biotone in there, because as you know, if I dig something up, I like to get it right back in the hole, so it reduces the shock to the plant. So let's just go ahead and get this into the ground so that it can get acclimated to being in the ground from being in the pot. Gonna end up putting some biotone in here. And then once I get it planted, I'll put some rose tone around the outskirts on top. Plus, like I said, I'm going to put some of the clay in here. Because while I don't like clay soil, it does help hold moisture, even when you amend the soil. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the good soil on top of the roots so that they'll be able to get the nutrition, and then stepping to get all the air pockets out. And then I'm going to put some more of the clay on top of it. Okay, so that one is done. I'm gonna go ahead, water it, and then I'll put the gravel back over the top of it. And then this is the thing for driftwood, that's why they get their names, because they're supposed to drift along the ground. And I don't think by me having it in the pot, it was allowing it to do what it's supposed to do. All right, I'll let that water soak in there, and if it settles, I'll end up putting some more dirt on it. Let's go ahead and get this other one done. Yeah, so let's go over here to this other one. All right, so let's get this one watered. Hopefully, this one will be just as easy getting this hole dug. Oh, the cloth is on this one here. Let me see if I can get Kevin to cut this for me. Hey! Yeah, that needs to get fabric cut off. Should have known it wasn't going to be easy peasy. I think he's going to get his X-Acto knife because he doesn't think I got mine. Okay, he did think I didn't have it. He taught me well to make sure I have all the tools I need. Yeah, so you can, you see it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Come on, we haven't got all day. Chop, chop, put your back into it. Let me do it.
If you want. Like I can't do this. Now this one here don't have as much new growth and buds on it like my other one did. Yeah, that's good. If you want, come and pick this up and
Ready?
yeah, put it in there. I'm gonna get some of these, get the dirt off of it, and then I can see more. Like I said, these guys aren't too compacted. This root looks like it's a lot bigger than that other one. There was just a little more dirt around the roots than that one.
Does it need to go deeper or wider?
No. I bury my flippers. Yep. Huh? Let that saturate into the water. It does look like the other one. I need to put some more dirt on it before we put the gravel on it. So and then get this rinsed off so that it is nice and clean. All right, guys, the two drift roses are planted, which I am glad, and I think they're gonna end up doing a whole lot better in the ground instead of being in the pots. And you know, I know other people keep roses in pots. Like I said, these guys had been in the pots, I think, between 3 to 5 years, and just wanted to get them in the ground.
And I help.
All right, so I got both of my driftwoods in the ground. That one over there. And my hope is for them, as I stated, to do what they're supposed to do. Now, the one thing that I am entertaining, and as you can see, I do have like the creeping Jenny in this area. My goal is to continue it throughout this entire bed. And then this is another one of my roses that I got last year from Heirloom. And I can't remember the name of it, but I will post it up. But look at those beautiful buds on there and how healthy it looks. So, okay, I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish today. All right, garden friends, I got everything that I wanted done. The sun started to poke out a little bit, but over in this area where I transplanted the drift roses, they're going to be in good shape. Well, thank you again for visiting Inspiring Garden Corner, and I look forward to you checking out my next video.